Pastor Mark Biltz here from Shaddai Ministries. Thank you again so much for watching, and make sure to subscribe and share. Also, please like this video, and we would love to hear your comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. And then Numbers 22, 23 through 28. Here Balaam is supposed to be this great prophet who can see, but the ass is the one who saw the angel of the Lord standing in the way, with his sword drawn in his hand. And so the ass turns aside out of the way and goes into a field. And so Balaam smites this donkey to turn her back into the way he wants to go, but the angel of the Lord is standing in the path of the vineyards, a wall on one side, a wall on the other side. And when the donkey saw the angel of the Lord again, she thrust herself into the wall, and what did she do? She crushed Balaam's foot. That is a big hint by God to Balaam: your walk is not right. And then he smites the donkey again. And then the angel of the Lord goes further, and he stood in a narrow place where there was no way to turn to the right or to the left. And this time again, the donkey saw the angel of the Lord. She just falls under Balaam. And Balaam's anger was kindled, and he smites this poor donkey again with his staff. And now the Lord opens the mouth of the donkey and says to Balaam, "What have I done to you that you have smitten me these 3 times?" Yeah, exactly. It's like, how often do donkeys talk? But Balaam is having a conversation with the donkey. And Balaam said to the donkey, "Because you've mocked me." Here's someone who's full of pride. And how many of you know people that are full of pride sometimes will go down a way that they're determined to go, and nothing's going to stop them, and all you can do is get out of the way. He says that, "I wish there was a sword in my hand, for I would kill you." And then the Lord opens Balaam's eyes, and now he sees the angel with the sword drawn in his hand. And now he falls down and falls flat on his face. And the angel of the Lord says to him, "Now tell me again, why have you smitten your donkey these 3 times? He goes, "Behold, I went out to withstand you because your way is perverse. And the donkey saw me and turned from me these 3 times. Unless you had turned from me, surely now I also would have killed you and saved her alive." Whenever someone has an ulterior motive, it could be money, it could be power, it could be a person, can literally become completely blind. How do you know someone who gets so angry, or they're so full bent on going a certain direction, they have no focus on the bigger picture, they don't know what's going on? That happens. God can usually spell it out to the person, but they won't see it because they're too focused. That's what's frightening. It can be clear as day to an objective observer, but the person on his way, is like a sheep to the slaughter. They can't see what's in front of their own eyes. But guess who Balak, the king of Moab's grandson, was? Eglon. Any of you remember Eglon and the story of Eglon? What's amazing is Ruth was the daughter of Eglon. The Moabite, Ruth the Moabite. Can you imagine? All right. Now, what's fascinating about that, just as Balak tries to curse the Israelite people 3 times with the aid of Balaam, we see Ruth being told 3 times to go back to Moab by Naomi. The exact same 3 times. In Ruth 1:11, Naomi says, "Turn back, my daughters." In Ruth 1:12, "Turn back, my daughters. Go your way." 1:15, she says, "See, your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and to her gods. Return after your sister-in-law." So 3 times Ruth is to go back. I think that's quite fascinating.